Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel Freeman Finds. I'm kind of interrupting my collections videos, which I'm probably going to be doing because, I'm going to be working on it, but I'm also going to be, finding stuff as I, go on and, go to places and, especially with a bunch of drops coming out lately with Walmart and Target. But I wanted to interrupt it for this because I went to a thrift store, which is, not uncommon, but it's kind of rare in this instance because I haven't been into one for a couple months now. And I gotta say, I was not expecting to find these particular items. Well, to be honest, I wasn't expecting to find one of these items, which is kind of interesting because they're starting to bring a few of these back, but I didn't expect this one from not way back, but from 7 years ago, basically. And what I am talking about is basically one of these. That is right, a Funko Home Collection, I believe it was part of, which is basically one of the mugs. And oh my goodness, this one is practically in one of the best shapes. Yeah, it's a little dirty and shelf, people probably have sat this down for a while and it's collected dust and all that, but I mean, oh my gosh, look at the condition it is in. You can honestly say it was like freshly out of the box. That's how clean it is. But yeah, so on to the rest of the other stuff. So obviously the mug that I just mentioned, but I also picked up Twinkie the Kid. Yeah, he's not that old of a Funko Pop or that new, but it was kind of interesting because when I had found this one, it was actually priced at $15, but they were having a sale for 50% off. And it came out to $6. Yeah, it's not 50% off per se. She kind of, the lady that has sold it to me did drop it $1, but I mean, $6 for a relatively old ad icon Funko Pop. I mean, Twinkie the Kid. Yeah, there is a Chase variant for this, but I mean, oh my gosh. In the condition that it's in, I mean, yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, bubbled up on the backside right here. But besides that, you can't really complain about it. I mean, $6. That's below retail for this. And it's a 2018 Funko Pop. I mean, oh my gosh. Let's just crack this bad boy open real quick. Wow, check this out. This is amazing. An ad icon like so, and it's honestly in the best condition. I mean, nothing's wrong with the rope, which is usually the most fragile piece. Some of them have broken off, but for this one to be as it is in a thrift store and to be in basically perfect condition, oh my gosh. And I love the fact that it perfectly stands on its own. It's not requiring a base. Not that it came with one, but still oh my gosh. I know I'm saying oh my gosh a lot, but still just a crazy find, I swear. But alright, let's put it back in the box. So there it is, back in its box. This is such a crazy find. I don't normally go for out of icons or something out of Marvel, DC, comic wise. But for this, I had to make an exception because below retail and the fact that it's Twinkie the Kid. I mean, growing up eating Twinkies, basically, it's just basically like the ad, eating a cloud, a marshmallow cloud, basically. Oh my gosh. So this was a really cool pickup. And then the last thing that I picked up was actually this. It was kind of cool because the lady just threw it in there for free because I had asked her for a pricing because it wasn't marked or anything. Yeah, it's not in the best of shape, but I mean, this is really cool. So what's it called? I believe originally when the DVDs had released for it, because I'm assuming based off this, the DVD video, which you don't see that much, stuff like paper books per se. And so with this, it was basically how in videos or DVDs they basically throw in extras that you could go on the menu, but back then, or not back then, super far away, but they used to do paper books of concepts and how storyboards were like this. You probably I'm sure if you are a diehard fan or like following up with Ghostbusters, especially after the new one, Afterlife, you probably knew that, you know, Ghostbusters was originally going to be called Ghost Smashers, and it was going to be a sci-fi, more sci-fi than it is now, where like going in space. But, you know, just like reading this for the first time and, you know, showing the visual boards and stuff, it's amazing. So I got this for free, practically. So everything came out to, for this entire setup, or yeah, for this entire setup was basically $14, which I practically only paid for the Twinkie the Kid and the mug, which was $8. Which, I mean, yeah, it's probably basically what you can find nowadays, retail price. But I mean, come on, you're never gonna find this in that good of a condition in a store anymore, because, well, Funko doesn't sell them in stores anymore. They are bringing them back, though, I believe. I think it was mentioned or announced last year that they were going to be bringing some of them back, starting with, like, the Avengers. So, but this was an amazing pickup today, guys. And so, yeah, everything came out to $14, and I'm pretty sure, Twinkie the Kid alone, for what it's actually going for, pays for a good majority of that. And I don't even know what to value the cup as. I'm gonna go with maybe how much I paid for it, $8, $9, because it is relatively old, and in the shape that it is, it probably could be, you know, without the box, yeah, I mean, it loses its value, but still, just the shape that it's in, like, probably pays for a lot of it, like, practically what I paid for it. So, but yeah, this was an amazing pickup today, guys. So, well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was, you know, something new, trying something different where, you know, I wish I could have recorded, because it was an amazing place. Yeah, I didn't have that much pop culture stuff like some other thrift stores or some other antique shops, but it had like a relatively small one, but it had a lot of good stuff, which I think the best thing, or my favorite thing out of this little haul right here, would have to be the mug, because you just don't see that every day. Yeah, you can find a Funko Pop here and there, especially like in comic shops, but like to find a mug or the scrapbook, like you just don't see that every day. Well, I think that's gonna be it for today's video, and hope you guys stay safe, and see you guys in the next one. Later.